An aspect of healthcare, organ donation, which has been a grey area for years, is gradually becoming a topic of interest in Ghana. Organ donation is a process where an organ is removed from one person and surgically placed in another. The kidney, liver, pancreas, heart and tissues are some of the body organs that can be donated for transplants. Organ donation is complicated in Ghana as families even find it difficult to donate to their loved ones. There are, however, no laws guiding the practice. Meet Thomas Khan, a kidney patient who has been visiting the dialysis unit of the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital for more than 6 years with the hope of getting a donor.
I've made about three attempts to have the transplant done, and I had a couple of people who were willing to be my donors, and all three occasions failed. We had agreed and they were willing to do it. Unfortunately, I remember the first instance, he came with it, all the necessary tests. Later, he was like, oh, okay, I should give him some time. The next minute, he had gone to have some conversation with some friends and family, and then they all gave some misconception to the whole process.
An average of 12,000 kidney failure cases are detected among Ghanaian patients every year, with about 700 of such patients on dialysis. Kidney disease is the 9th leading cause of death worldwide now. Reverend Obin donated a kidney for his second-born because he could not afford to let him die. For fear of being discouraged by people, his son's transplant became a secret.
India transplant is not a big news like in Ghana here. Oh, coming for transplant, and to them it doesn't sound. When we got the hospital, I thought, hey, transplant, that kind of people will be giving you special attention and be panicking. It was just normal. And you meet people there who are ready to tell you, I just came to donate. I transplant for this person, I'm coming for checkup. So it was a normal thing in India. It's not as people see it. And I want to encourage as many as could help their family members. You know, if they can donate. If you don't have an example, at least look at me.
In Ghana, the cases of chronic kidney disease keeps rising with people as young as 10 years on dialysis machine. Dr. Wu speaks about the success stories and the failures of transplants in Ghana.
The idea of transplant is actually to give you a new lease in life. Of course, there is no 100% probability that every transplant is going to go well. There are people who have transplant and still reject the new organ or tissue that they are given. There are people who have transplant and because of the medication they are on for a significant part of the rest of their life, just to make sure that they do not reject those organs if they are not able to afford them or they are not taking them appropriately. Or if they go back to lifestyle issues that brought them to that situation, they may still end up losing that or not lasting for long enough. But usually when these transplants are uneventful during the surgery and then after the surgery, shortly after the surgery, which are usually the critical times, basically most of them will live quite normal life.
The Kolebu Teaching Hospital started kidney transplant in 2015, but its sustainability remains an issue. Dr. O led a team to ensure the sustainability of the transplant projects.
We put together a national team that was drawn from different hospitals, including those who already had experience in transplantation, like our team, and then other hospitals, after assessing doing a needs assessment of what it would take to basically spread out this program in the different hospitals.
He believes a legal framework should be put in place.
It is important to have a guiding bill with legal backing to guide what we do, both in the public and private sector, both as teams and as individuals, and therefore make sure that we ensure that organ transplantation comes to help the life of people who are needing it and doesn't become rather an albatross on our neck.
The effect of selling one's kidney without a proper law guiding it has also been a major concern. The more reason it is important for the bill to be passed to ensure a proper system is put in place in Ghana to save lives.